Welcome back, everyone, to Heavy Hitter Media. I am the Heavy Hitter. Over here, we do men's plus size fashion reviews, reality TV reviews, hot topics, commentary, and reaction videos. So today, we're going to chat about RuPaul's Drag Race, All Stars, All Winners, Veiled It. So we start off with the winners coming back into the room. We have the Viv entering and dancing happy. It's full of jubilee in reference to her win. She goes into her confessional and she's like, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm won, blah, 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 blah. So she's just pretty much glad that she won. YVIE congrats the Viv and she's talking and reflecting and saying how great it is and congratulations to JINKX too, although she does not have a star because she got blah, 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 blocked. They start the conversation about that no one has 2 stars as of the moment, and then they reflect on the 2 people who don't have stars, which are YVIE herself and Raja. Well, now we're in the confessional of Raja, and Raja has a little bit of self-reflection where she realizes she's now a booger. Yes, Raja, you were a star of your season, but now you're on All Stars Season 7, and you are a booger. I'm joking, because you a cold chick. It's just where the chips are falling, homegirl, so it is what it is. Well, big bad Monet, she comes trolloping up into the break room with a piece of tissue stuck to the bottom of her boot. I think she has that boot in every color. Although the outfit was nice. And her ass looked good too. Monique is deep in her feelings with the capital FEELINGS because she has been blocked and she thought that she would maneuver and, as they said in Untucked, go unscathed and not have anyone actually block her. Girl, it's a game. Get over it, chick. They got you. You're blocked, as JINKX told. Well, you'll see later. So she has now asked Monet, well, how do you feel about having the plunger? Does it have any secrets? So they start asking them around the room. And Shay's looking at her like, bitch, you better keep this secret. We playing it. If I said it, Trinity said it, JINKX said it, you better play along. Girl, don't break the sisterhood even though you got blocked. So she's like, well, you know, there's certain things that happen with coming with the plunger. You'll have to get it to understand what those are. It was cute that she kept up the secret, although, as Shay said in her confessional, she has made it up. Oh, the Viv says that she was thinking about blocking someone else, but wasn't eligible. So everybody's like, well, we kind of know who that would have been, so the JINKX is in her feelings, as you'll see later. We're in a new work day, and of course they go around the table, they have their conversations and their banter, and then the video comes on. You've got nail. So Ru does her message and she does her soliloquy as she always does. And after that we end with the you done already done baby. Ru comes busting through that door. Ru must have been feeling nostalgic because she comes busting through the door with this black blazer with the sleeves cut off, deep cut V, some gold lame metallic MC Hammer pants with the super drop crotch, and a pair of nasty riding boots, and some elbow high black gloves. Baby, they say they are changing up Ru's image. Oh, they say they are changing her image because she walking out, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute, but then I got to looking like, but is it cute? Anyway, she goes through everything, and of course they're talking. Now at this point, Ru is talking about the Maxi Challenge. And the Maxi Challenge is that they have to write and deliver an uplifting commencement speech with a little twist. You know, it's Drag Race. It's got to have a little twist to it. So they're talking about everything. And the beauty of it is because Monet was blocked last week, she gets to choose the order. And of course, she tends to say she's going to get the girls back. We'll see. Now, of course, this is Drag Race, so it has a spin on it, and we find out that for this week's challenge, the girls who win the top 2 will get 2 stars. The 2 girls that win the top 2 will get 2 legendary stars. One you may keep, the other you have to give to someone else. Now that's cool because I have been watching like the season sneak peeks of the order of who will start to get stars, and I kept trying to figure out how are these numbers coming about. Because they just didn't add up to what I was reading in the little sneak peek. But now it's starting to make sense. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So that's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Because, last week I was like, "Ugh, I'm just doing this because I want to keep with the consistency." But this week made up for it. Like I said last week, the lip sync was meh. No, the lip sync was really like, ugh. This week's lip sync was still a, ugh. It's like you could see them thinking like, ugh, oh girl, that's it? Okay, we can beat them. That was god-awful. Like, these are all-stars, but then again, because Ru doesn't put such a heavy emphasis on the performance aspect anymore, it shows when they're lip syncing for their legacy. Because these lip syncs are, oh, god awful. Lean in and let me talk to you, because this is a good preparation piece. So the queens are now starting to prepare to see who's going to do what and what approach they're going to go and take when delivering their commencement speeches. So we look at Raja and JINKX are talking, and Raja's saying she wants to go this sorceress witchy type of route, and JINKX offers some really good advice about hit them with a bang first because you're taking on a conceptual character. Child about microwave. Oops. All right, so they're doing that, but guess what? Trinity is sewing. Trinity is sewing because that heifer can stitch up some stuff. Now Shay is chatting, and she's like, although the workroom is humongous, these BIGZHs are too loud. You got JINKX over there with her curriculum. You got JAIDA playing a little ding ding ding, whatever the VIVIENNE used in her lip sync last week. And everybody's pretty much, they're just having a good time chatting and shooting shit and sewing and, getting ready, but COULEE cannot concentrate. So after all of this, Monet is now plotting on how she's going to use the advantage that she has of being able to give the order and how she's going to work on a charity star. She's going to work on, trying to figure out who wants to go where. I think I can work with the girls and we can make this work for everyone. And she also begins her plot. This Monet is very strategic. She's very strategic. She says, one, how can I work with the girls to see who can go where, Then she starts going to several girls and, hey, if you get a star, look out for me. Look out for me. And then, of course, she and Trinity reaffirm their allegiance of how they will look out for one another. Monet calls the queens over and she gives out the pecking order of who's going to be performing, and it goes as follows. Monet, Shay, Trinity, Raja, JAIDA, YVIE, and then JINKX, ending with the VIVIENNE. The VIVIENNE ain't bothered because she's like, no matter where you put me, I'm going to shine. I got this. You're the one that's scared. I live for the VIVIENNE's confidence. I live like, last, gotcha. So it's a new day in the workroom, and we come in, they're frolicking and doing all those things, starting to get ready, wrapping duct tape around their hairs, creating their snatches to start getting ready to get painted. The conversations start, and then JAIDA does her normal. JAIDA, let me lean in and talk to you. Let me stop. That better be just salt. That better just be salt. You over there licking on and got these girls licking on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, she does tahini, the seasoning. She calls it a booster. It's an upper. So she's introducing it to the other girls. It wakes them up. They do they pour it in and they licking it. Tahini shots. Girl, let me find out. Alrighty, so Monet says to JINKX, hey, I hope you don't think I was being shady by putting you above the VIVIENNE. And the JINKX is like, no, I know what's up. We have the same genre and our aesthetics are the same. So, it is. And the VIVIENNE is like, I hear you two shady heifers over there. What y'all talking about? I hear you, but what you talking about? Each of the queen goes out one by one to work with the coaches, who are Carson Kressley and Nikki Glazier. Not sure who she is, but she seems like she's pretty funny. So again, they're going to do their one by one. YVIE struggles. Raja has some iffy moments as well. And JINKX was going to talk about the time she got a condom stuck up in her. They tell her to go with her other story because it's a little more universal. I would have loved to hear this story. Anyway, so it's a new day in the workroom. They're all, doing what they're doing. Starting to getting ready for the challenge, the maxi challenge. So the queens now begin to have the conversation about this 2-star possibility that came up earlier. They share their thoughts about it. Everyone wants to stay focused, and of course, everybody wants a star. Because again, keep in mind there are two who don't have one, Raja and YVIE. So they plot to get their star. At this point, we're now getting ready to go onto the runway with Ru, looking amazing as always. Well, now they're doing the challenge of delivering their written commencement speeches, and I'll just show you a few clips of that. Well, some photos, more or less. There you go. Looks like it's pretty interesting. So, you know, if you have the opportunity and you do have Paramount, check it out. Hope if you haven't already that this commentary would have prompted you to want to see more. And again, subscribe, share, like, and comment, and hit the notification button if you've heard anything that you've really enjoyed. Check out my other videos. Now, let's go ahead and look at some of the looks from the runway. I'll show a few pics from that. There you go. the judges deliberate, and they say that your top two are Jinx and Raja. Raja's finally getting ready to possibly get a... No, she's going to get one because she's one of the top two. She is possibly about to lip sync for that 10K, so... Let me lean in and talk to you. So the lip sync song is Better in Color by Lizzo. And again, it's going to be Raja and Jinx. And woo! It's a good thing that they are talented in things other than lip sync. So, with that being said, Jinx won. My reactions have a lot. You know, Jinx she's good at what she's good at, and what she's not good at, she is not good at. Lip sync is one of those things that she is not good at. However, she gets the 10K in her stars. We won't find out who they give the alternate star to until next week. I hate you for that, Ru. You should have told us. You should have told us. We want to see it now. She then goes up and down and do what they do, terrorizing the girls. They have a little bit of bounce back and forth. And she blocks the Vivienne. She tells her, please take this as a compliment as I meant it to be. They know that they're in the same aesthetic and the same type of genre of drag. So that was it, everybody. That was the episode of Drag Race All-Stars, All Winners, Season 7, Episode 5. Veiled it. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm the Heavy Hitter, and thank you for watching Heavy Hitter Media. And we'll see you soon. Share, subscribe, like, and comment, and be easy. Bye.